Hello guys and welcome back to Seduce with the Otome, where we are going... I don't know, we seem to be in a memory, and it's possibly the boys' memory.
You all are reckless.
And we just got introduced to the boys from the past, before they came to the human world. And right now they're having a dog pile on James.
At least we have fun.
It's true. You haven't been with us in weeks. Don't you think it's time for a break?
I'm sure Father won't mind.
But I have to...
I know you want to, Raestrao.
Damn it.
What is going on here?
Uh-oh. I shot my head to the boys to see the commander, aged little, staring at the boys with his arms crossed. Damien quickly dashed and hid behind Sam, peeking over his shoulder to see the larger commander.
Nothing is going on. We just passed by each other.
Then why does your brother have your book?
I was showing him what I was learning, Father.
Return to your studies, Raestrao. The rest of you out of my sight. Do not disturb your brother again.
I could only stare as Sam gently took his book and, without looking at his brothers, returned to reading. The commander walked past the remaining brothers, growling at Sam and Damien before leaving the room. What was up with that?
Don't worry about it. We'll find a way to get him back.
I don't know. He's on a very tight leash.
Ezra, you're quiet. What did you hear?
He's going to a negotiation meeting. He's going to arrange a marriage.
A marriage? For who?
It must be for one of us.
He hasn't decided who will marry her. It's a girl from a kingdom he wants to take over.
But that's uncharacteristic of him. Usually he'd just attack with the army.
Whatever the case is, one of us is getting married.
I hope it isn't me.
What about Raestrao? He's the eldest.
It would make sense, but having a succubus marrying one of us means that she'll be practically married to all of us.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, what should we do?
Before the conversation continued, the boys vanished into thin air, fading in different coloured mists. They were replaced by an older Damon and Matthew sitting with each other in the middle of the throne room.
Do you think we should?
I really want to.
I want to as well. Still, it'll be hard to convince Raestrao, since he's the one about to be married, and he's the favorite.
We don't know that, Zakeru. Maybe she's set to marry you.
No way! I don't want to get married.
So this, of course, is their incubi form. Or incubus.
I don't think you'll have a problem with that baby face of yours.
So that's what Sam looks like. I looked over to see Sam joining the duo, crossing his arms and raising an eyebrow at his brothers.
What are you two talking about?
We got into contact with the human world again.
Come on, Ezra. You give humans too much attention.
No way, you gotta listen. They apparently have stores and books and schools and stuff.
So what? It's full of humans who piss on each other for no reason. They're no better than the devil spawn.
Nuh-uh, the one we were talking to wasn't like that.
How do you know, Zakeru?
Because I do!
What is going on here?
They're just fighting.
They want to go to the human world.
The human world?
Raestrao, think about it. You won't have to marry that girl and be the heir anymore. You could be with us, and we can make lives for ourselves in the new world.
Now you're just talking nonsense.
I vote that we do it.
Huh? Oh, not you two.
Think about it. This may be our chance to finally get away from this political nonsense we're stuck in. We may be nobles, but we're still our own beings.
Raestrao is in.
What? Ezreal!
Whoa, so how do we get there?
Are you kidding me? You don't even know how we'd get there.
A simple spell should work, but it would require someone from the human world to help us get there.
We can ask him.
Oh, he'd definitely help us.
I'm not so sure about...
Raestrao, aren't you tired of pleasing Father all of the time?
I am, but...
If you stay, you'll be married off and become ruler of Father's kingdom. You'll have no time for yourself or with us, and you'll be constantly at war with the other realms for power. You'll most likely turn into the spitting image of Father.
Oh god, that's the worst thing ever to happen.
What he's saying is, get your head out of your ass and let's go. If you don't say yes, I'll drag your princely ass with us. I don't care what that bastard of a father wants.
Come on, Raystro.
All right, let's do this. What's the plan?
I couldn't believe what was happening. I was seeing the history of their lives before my eyes. They were nobles, and James was the heir to the kingdom. The commander ruled. Even more so, he was going to be married to Diana. They sacrificed everything to leave and be together. They'd rather be free than remain in their noble roles. I started to feel a little jealous. They were able to leave while I was still expected to be with what my father wanted me to be. How they were able to leave was uncertain still, but I knew I would learn in time. I closed my eyes and mentally asked Damon to end the vision. As soon as I asked, the world around me slowly vanished, and I was brought back to the bedroom where I sat with my head nestled in Damon's hands. Wow, that was a lovely look at their history. My vision began to clear, allowing me to fully see the boys around me, all with concerned faces.
So, you now know exactly who we are.
Diana's the girl you were arranged to marry?
Not anymore. Once we left, the arrangement was broken. With no sons to marry off, her dad couldn't go through with the marriage deal.
If Diana is here for us, that means she's trying to save her kingdom from being attacked.
That's not true. She wants to rule our kingdom. Having one of us will give her the right to our kingdom, as much as we'd have right over hers.
So she's a gold digger.
Well, with a kingdom like ours, what succubus wouldn't want to marry us for it?
It all makes sense. She wanted them so that she could finally take over the opposing kingdom. She knew despite her power, she wouldn't be able to fight against their father, so she had to find another way in. How manipulative. Before I could continue, my head suddenly felt very heavy and dizzy. I gripped my head, kneeling under my breath. What the?
I took too much. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
Rest now. There's no need to do anything more today.
The boy suddenly rushed over and helped me lay down as my vision was painted in white polka dots. I needed sleep badly. Instantly closed my eyes and let darkness consume me. After what seemed like hours, I finally woke up slightly refreshed. My body knew that if I slept any longer, it'd be all night, which was not part of the plan for the day. I rubbed my eyes and sat up, letting a soft groan escape my lips in response. Something beside my bed shuffled, causing me to look over. I didn't know what I was expecting. Beside me, sitting in a chair, beside the bed, was Sam. Rousing himself up to see me awake, I smiled at him, seeing his slightly ruffled hair and tired eyes.
Oh, you're awake. How do you feel?
Aw, Sam! Oh, Sam. Wait, I've got an option. Damn, you didn't even let me save. Let's see. Oh, that's so sweet. Sam is here. Better. Sam nodded before he looked down at the bed, leaning over it to stare at the blanket.
I'm such an idiot. If I was stronger, you wouldn't be like this.
Sam, it's not your fault.
No, it's my fault. It's our fault. Look at you. You're in bed again, after us using our powers again, and you're a target again because of us. We never should have come.
I quickly reached over and put my finger on his lips, stopping him from going any further. I didn't want to hear anymore. Sam, it's okay. I wanted to help you out. I offered to let you all stay. Nothing is your fault. I gently moved my hand and kept Sam's cheek, staring at him with concern. I didn't want him to hold guilt in his mind about this whole ordeal. Diana was desperate, and she'd hunt anyone for them. It wasn't his fault she was desperate enough to hunt them down. Sam looked at me, defeated by my hand, before he closed his eyes and let out a sigh. However, I grew curious. So, Sam, you're a noble? Sam opened his eyes to look at me. He didn't seem angry, but he had a coldness in his eyes as he spoke.
I was a noble. I'm not a noble anymore.
Not anymore?
I was the third son of the Demon Lord. My brothers and I lived together in the castle as nobility. But since James was the oldest, James became royalty. and was heir to the throne. The whole situation became one gigantic, boring mess. So we all grouped together and left to come here. Once that happened, we surely lost the chance to ever get forgiveness.
What was it like while you were there?
Like I said, one gigantic, boring mess. Eric, Matthew, and I were as replacements in case James fucked up. Since Eric was before me and since my dad was a dickbag, I wasn't ever likely to get the throne. So I spent my days lazying about and not giving two shits about anything. Not even my mom could control me.
Your mom?
Yeah, she's not like my asshole of a dad. She was actually caring and kind, but was a pushover.
Some had a small laugh. I could tell he was getting nostalgic.
She always thought I could be more than I was. But my dad definitely made sure I knew my place. In response, I became the rebel son, hanging out with the commoner demons and such just to piss my dad off. I swear, I'm surprised he didn't kill me out of shame.
That's horrible. Sam stared at me as if I'd slapped him. He even started to ruffle my hair a bit.
Don't even worry about it. You need rest. You don't need to know about the demon world.
But I want to know more about you. Sam stared at me once again as if I slapped him. I couldn't tell whether I was pissing him off or intriguing him. He let his hand, that was ruffling my hair, fall down to the strands of my face, summoned my cheeks to curl up. For a strong man, Sam knew how to be soft. Sam let it aside before unlinking his dog tag from his neck and putting it around mine.
I'm warning you, my past is boring.
Sam wrapped his fingers gently around the dog tag, and I watched as green mist began to surround his hand and the dog tag. The green aura wrapped around the necklace until it snaked around my head, and before I knew it, I was surrounded in green light. Here we go again on another memory lane trip. Who's ready to see Sam's past? Say aye. Aye. And we will see Sam's past next. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. Thanks for watching.